wasn't as prepared coming from high school to ISU, and the change was quite different for me.
Well, it feels good to be on my own.
Class and work environment has been pretty good. Nothing new that I've experienced, just me just learning how to be on my own and take care of myself. And, figure out life as I move forward.
I think student activism is important because it's a way for students to voice their opinion and word in ways that may not get seen. And depending on how big the group is that's protesting, they may get enough recognition in order to change something. Depending on what kind of privilege I could say I am, because I grew up in a nicer community and always had a meal in front of me.
Privileged because of my sexual orientation, which is straight, because some queer people, it's hard for them to fit into society because people don't agree with their choice of identity and how they represent themselves in society, and being a straight person in society is the typical norm.
My mother had to play both the role of mother and father, and financially that was hard on her. She worked in a meat plant for, I think, a little over 20 years. She'd always come home with back pain, and she would just be extremely tired. There'd be days where my grandma would have to take care of us because my mom just could not. She was not in a good place to take care of us.
So I view myself as like a nice, caring person who's always there to help someone. Not everyone sees that because they see me as a quiet person who doesn't really talk much. But once I'm able to open up, they can really see who I actually am. I try to get to know the person and change their view on how they think, like how they're thinking, because that's like a negative view I think it's a negative view on how to view things. So I was raised my mom would always say, treat others how you want to be treated, and I've always lived by that. It's like, coming from like the community I was in, it was mostly an all-white community. So as me being a minority, I always treated people with respect in the aspect that they would treat me with the same way I treat them. So. Far here at Iowa State, my social life has been pretty good. I've been able to make new connections with new people through the MVP scholarship program and my community in general. They have helped me study for classes where I might not know a subject or something, and just also be there to just go have some fun and socialize with.
I'm really socially awkward, so it's not really easy for me to make friends and stuff. But I hang out with like a few people and stuff, but like I mostly like stay to myself and stay in my room and just chill. So.
A lot more difficult than expected. Like I knew I was gonna study a lot, but for the most part, I've been like in my room or at the library, putting in a lot of time, dedicating a lot of time to studying, keeping up my grades.
For my finances at ISU, one major aspect for me to be able to pay those is the MVP scholarship that I got. That pays for my tuition, but the other half of my college that I had to pay for, I had to take out loans because my parents aren't helping me pay for this, so I had to pay for the college all by myself. And so in summer, I plan to work in order to make some money so I don't have to take out as much in loans, but in the end, I'll probably still have quite a bit of student loans.
ISU have helped me by providing tools such as academic help, tutoring, and also the Writing and Media Center has been very helpful.
There are many different aspects in the way I've grown as an Iowa State student. One in particular being how I study and my time management skills.
I feel like as a person, I've grown a little bit, and as well as a student, like I've adapted better studying habits.
Is I have to study a lot more and keep my head down and focus on the classes and the material in order to pass it.
I wouldn't say that I've grown up yet. I'm still in the process of growing, but I am still learning how to manage my time wisely and to take better care of myself.
Over the 4 years, I hope to be able to get through it and come out with a degree in mechanical engineering. It means that you're able to meet with new people who are either like ethnicities or just a minority in general and connect with them.
I think it's very important to me because it shows me how far I've come and the things that I should be grateful for, because without the scholarship, I wouldn't have been able to pay for my tuition and fees and stuff.
It means that we can break the norm that only white kids get to go to school, that only they're able to afford the education, therefore they're the only ones that have the right to a higher education.
Being an MVP scholar, it also allows you to gain extra help in classes, whether it be studying with friends in the fellow community or getting a tutor that is financed through the MVP scholarship program. Receiving the MVP scholarship has allowed me to connect with new people of like minorities or just minorities in general, and also provides me with like activities that I can go do with them and just social events that you can go with them who are with people of color. I think the MVP scholarship will help me through my 4 years by paying for my tuition, which alone I would not have been able to afford and probably wouldn't be at ISU right now. I probably would have started off at a community college if not for the MVP scholarship.
Don't pass this chance up. Like, the opportunity you have been granted is not something that'll come again. And there are a lot of people who would kill for an opportunity like this.
I would say take advantages of the opportunities that the MVP program offers you, because it just allows you to stay active on campus and to connect better with your peers, and also try to get to know your MVP leaders and staff better.
To open up and try new things and make new connections. That's because if you do that, if you make new connections and open up to people early and are able to make some new friends, I think it makes your college experience easier and not as stressful from the classes that you're taking.